Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin.
WrestleMania.
Even Kurt's wife thought it was a bit crap.
Hello, I'm Adam Pacitti from Cultaholic.com. This is Sam Driver from Cultaholic.com. Baron Corbin, let's look at the headlines.
Baron Corbin.
First off, a former WWE star has announced his retirement. WWE has signed a former Impact Wrestling X Division champion. And finally, a WWE tag team have been pulled from upcoming live events. So as mentioned, first off, a former WWE star has announced his retirement from wrestling. That is coming very soon after he fulfills his independent wrestling dates, and that man is Adam Rose.
Yeah, you'll never get to be a Rosebud, Adam. How does it feel?
In my heart, I'm still a Rose. I'm not at all.
Which one were you? Were you the cheeseburger outfit guy?
I was Braun Strowman.
Were you Braun Strowman?
I was just Braun, of course I was. No, this is, I think Adam Rose as a character wasn't especially good. There wasn't much longevity there.
No.
But Leo Kruger was something very, very special. And I think they really did him a disservice by rebranding him and taking away that sort of the intensity and there was a real character there.
Yeah, and the other thing it gave them as well was South African exposure. Obviously, they had it, before, but he could have been like the big star,
Yeah, I never saw him going past the mid-card, but also a very capable in-ring talent.
Yeah.
And a safe pair of hands, I guess. So he took to Instagram yesterday to post the following: I want to announce my full-time retirement from the wonderful world, subjective, of professional wrestling. It's been one hell of a ride. I will be fulfilling all dates currently booked out, but not taking bookings going forward. Thank you to the fans who supported me, the promoters who booked me, all the good brothers and sisters who work with me. Mainly thank you to @WWE for letting a 9-year-old South African boy live his dream. I will clarify that he wasn't 9 when he was signed. He's talking about his childhood dream of being a wrestler. Many blessings. Hello, Nicholas. Many blessings and much love to all. Goodbye and thank you. So, very sad. I've seen him wrestle live, actually.
Have you?
And as I say, Leo Kruger was a great character that they could have really done something with. Obviously, Adam Rose was released from WWE following allegations of domestic abuse.
Yes.
And has since been working on the independent circuit, and he's held various titles at minor league, I would say, indies around the US.
He's still, he's still out there, still killing it. But I think, if he's at a point where, he doesn't think he's going to go back to the big leagues, he can retire and he can walk away from it, and it's nice. He can go
absolutely.
And do something else.
Fair play, Adam Rose.
Yeah, see you later, mate.
Next up, a former Impact Wrestling X Division champion has been signed by WWE, and that man is none other.
He's a very flashy man.
He's a very flashy man. Cool
get
glasses. Is Zema Ion, better known now as DJZ.
Yes,
he's fantastic, and he's just so well suited to 205.
Yeah, give it a year, he's going to be in 205. He's going to have a nice little tear through NXT. I think it's great because obviously we are eventually going to lose Ricochet and Aleister Black because they're appearing more and more on the main roster. So it'd be good to get another high flyer in there, and DJZ's a more than capable high flyer. So it's going to give it that athletic kick again. Yeah,
he's still young. I believe he's 31 years old.
Yeah.
And still has a lot of energy, and he's just a brilliant high flyer. I can't see him progressing much further than, and people would be annoyed at me saying this, than 205. Live. I think he's 205
is getting so good. It's just people are so used to having destroyed it when they first watched it a while ago that it's got a bit of a bad reputation. But I think with 205 Live, it's just going to take a little bit of time, and I think it's going to become a really, really staple show. But he is going to end up there. But I can't wait to see him wrestle people like Humberto Carrillo. I can't wait for him to just get in there and destroy it. It's going to be great.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's I think it's a great get, to be honest.
He's not had the best of luck. He had, I think it was a benign tumour on his bladder. He's had various injury issues which sort of hampered him through his time with TNA or Impact as it now is. But he's always made do with what he's got, and he's always just stood out. So, and he's great on the mic as well.
He is very good on the mic. Very good on the mic. Well, we will see. He's been doing great work in Evolve, MLW, and now WWE. Congratulations, Zema Ion, DJZ. Next up, a rarely seen WWE tag team have been pulled from future live events with the WWE, and they are Gallows and Anderson, the Good Brothers.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shock though, isn't it? Because they came in with all the promise in the world. All the promise in the world.
They've still got it.
They've still got it. I get it. The roster's just too big. You can't do, and
But they're so it was
such
teased
a waste of talent.
right at the beginning of this year. It was teased that they were going to be seen more on SmackDown, and then they were used, I think, for 1 week, maybe 2, and then we don't see them once again. They're a great tag team. We all know how talented they are from their time in New Japan.
Yeah, I mean, Luke Gallows is just he's
a beast.
been on the scene forever.
How can you
all
not
over the world?
How can you not book someone like that?
He wrestled
Karl
the
Anderson.
Great Power Uti.
Yes, he did. Karl Anderson, one of the most charismatic guys. He's a great talker. 2 people who are just endearing and brilliant. They're really funny. They're great in the ring.
Yeah.
And
they even cancelled their network show.
Yeah, but that was bad.
Yeah,
that was bad.
Yeah.
So they've been pulled from all future live events. This comes after the pair reportedly turned down a 5-year contract extension. PW Insider reporting that was in the multi-million-dollar range, which to me sounds, obviously it's a lot of money, but that's a lot of money.
The thing is as well,
I guess over 5 years that is.
Yeah, over 5 years, but at the same time, I figure, apparently part of the reason they turned down the offer. They are still in contact, by the way. Negotiations haven't closed. They're still working things out, apparently. But part of the reason they turned it down was because they are very upset at how they've been handled the last couple of years.
Understandable.
And they don't feel like they should be used to job out on live events and stuff. They want to be represented on TV. They want to have a bigger part of it. And I completely sympathise with them on that. I think they do deserve that and they need it. But at the same time, when you get to their age, you've got 5 years. 5 years, and that's probably the rest of your career, probably. So 5 years, you can stay here, make a load of money, or you could maybe go around the world and make a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, surely New Japan would be desperate to get a couple of Bullet Club originals.
Yeah, I think
back in the picture. All Elite,
they could go back into New Japan, no problem. I think All Elite would have them in a heartbeat.
Yeah, they're not going to be short of bookings wherever they go.
All of the merch they could shift if they, got over big time on the indie scene again.
Oh yeah. 100%. It's another really frustrating one of talent being completely underutilized.
But it's just going to continue though, because as the roster gets bigger and bigger, who's the next big release? Who's going to walk away? Who's going to?
We seem to be reporting these signings all the time with a new performance center signing of 10, 12 people, right?
Yeah.
It's nuts, and there's only so much room. And I know we're seeing brand extensions, seeing NXT UK and all this sort of stuff.
Before NXT goes yellow and green and splits off into 2 colours and.
I don't know, it's really frustrating to see how they've been booked. Everybody was very excited about the possibility of some sort of Bullet Club spin-off happening. We never really got it.
No.
Finn's doing well now-ish.
Yeah.
But, good luck to them in whatever they do, genuinely, because they are so tremendously talented. They're very, very fun to watch indeed.
I'd really like him to go back and fight the Great Power Uti again.
Do it for Sam. And finally, a major WWE star has re-signed with the company. That man is the face that runs the place. So AJ Styles has re-signed with
it. Doesn't matter, he's got a new dog.
He has got a new dog. He took to Twitter last night to show us his lovely new dog. The tweet read, "This is the newest member of my family." Sam, can you place a photo of that lovely dog? Also, I've signed a new contract with WWE. What a cute little guy. Talking about his dog, not Vince McMahon, whose name was on the contract. It's great. AJ Styles had been seeking a contract with fewer live dates. He's getting on in age. He can still go. There's no question about that. But reports suggest that he was seeking that, and I think that's fairly likely. I don't think we'll be seeing him do as many house shows because he's one of the guys that comes out at house shows and just tears the bloody house down every time. He does.
He's always said, I want to be able to walk away from the ring, and the key word there is walk.
Yes.
So, he deserves it, man. He's went from the biggest competitor to the #1 guy.
He's done it all.
He's done it all.
He really has. He, of course, has recently held the WWE title, dropping it to Daniel Bryan. We don't need to talk about his accomplishments. It's just very, very exciting to hear that AJ has re-signed. There were rumours going around, as with everyone whose contract is expiring, All Elite. Who knows? They're obviously friends.
This is the thing that I was thinking, though, is if we look at the fact, what if he decided to come out and say, I'm letting my contract expire, where would he go?
Where would he go?
Yeah.
I think he'd go back to New Japan for one last
Japan's
run.
I think he'd end up in AEW, because I think he'd want to go do New Japan and then
hang out with
Ring of Honor.
buddies.
But then if he goes back to New Japan, what are they going to do? Because they've got Jay White. He's the leader now, so is he going to go back and join Bullet Club? Is mysteries.
It doesn't matter because he's re-signed with WWE, and he's fantastic. What can you say about AJ Styles? Good news all around,
except
for Adam Rose and Gallows and Anderson. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. You can follow us on Twitter at Cultaholic. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Cultaholic. If you enjoy what we do here at Cultaholic, you can pledge to us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/Cultaholic. And most importantly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.